ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Okay, so welcome everyone to this session of Vedic Maths. I'm sorry I could not the session on the last Sunday. So actually I'm also undergoing some more advanced Vedic Maths courses like trigonometry and other such topics. So I just have to complete them, and there were some assignments and all. That's why I could not conduct the class on last Sunday. So we will continue with subtraction. So I'll just quickly recap what we did in the previous class. Hmm. So let us say we have change the color. This is what we did in the previous class. Say we have 10,000 minus 473. I hope you remember the method for doing such subtractions. Who wants to volunteer? What's the
Can I answer?
who wants to volunteer? What is the method you remember?
Prabhuji, I want to answer.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, we saw the last classes. This video recorded that when we saw today.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So who is volunteering for this one?
Prabhuji, can I answer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Prabhuji, the answer is 9.
No, you have to explain the method.
Okay. So 10,000 minus 473. So first we're going to write 3. We will subtract it by 10.
Hmm.
Then I will get 7.
Okay. 3 subtract from 10, we get 7. All right.
7 subtracted by 9, we get 2. Sorry, 9 subtracted by 10.
Sorry, tell again.
7 subtracted by 9, from 9 we will get 2.
Yes, 7 from 9 we get 2. So that is all from 9. Yes, then.
And 4 subtracted from 9 we will get 5.
Okay.
And the 0 left here, it will be subtracted from 9. The answer will be 9.
So we need a 0 here. And 0 will be subtracted from 9. All from 9. So 9 minus 0 is 9. 9527. So the method is known as all from 9, last from 10. Okay. This is what we had covered in the previous class. So now we will proceed from there and we will see next type. Let us say we have 5,000 minus, let's say we have 5,000 minus, let's take 43. 5,000 minus 43. Okay. And we are applying this sutra all from 9, last from 10. We will apply this one only, but with one modification. So this 3 will be subtracted from 10. 10 minus 3 will be 7. 4 will be subtracted from 9. 9 minus 4 will be 5. We'll put a 0 here, and this 0 will be subtracted from 9, and we will get 9. Now here we have a 5. What should we do with this 5? So what we have to do with this 5 is
4.
one less. What we have to do is 1 less. So this 5, 1 less than 5. What 1 less than 5?
4.
4.
4.
This one is important. This is the extra stuff. We did not cover this in the last class. So today this is our topic. So today we will do subtractions of numbers which are not starting from 1, which are starting from other than 1. So our answer will be 4957. Is this clear? This one is from 10. This one is from 10. This one is from 9. This one is from 9. And for 5, I have written here that is 1 less. Is that clear?
Yes.
Everyone understood this? Okay. Now let's see why it works. Why we have this concept of 1 less. Okay. Now pay attention here. So what I'll do is I will take this 5000 and write it as 4000 plus 1000. And we'll do here minus 43. Okay. Now check here. See why it works. What is 1000 minus 43? 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 4 is 5. And this one will be subtracted from 9. So here we will get 957. We had 957 and we got our 957. This 957, when I will add with 4000, what will be my answer? When you add 957 with 4000, what do you get?
4957.
4957.
4957.
Why it is becoming 1 less? It is becoming 1 less because from 5000 I am removing the 1000. That's why it becomes 1 less and it becomes 4000. This is why we follow that 1 less. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Understood? Okay, very good. So let me open the exercise. Right, so please start this one. Completed?
No, I'm doing E.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Prabhuji,
Hmm.
can I take G?
Okay. Right. So we'll start.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Number A. Nobody has taken number A. Anyone is interested in A?
I will do, Prabhuji.
Lokpriyant, you will do number A also?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, start.
10 minus 8 is equal to 2,
Okay.
and 9 minus 8 is equal to 1,
Yes.
and we will make the 6 1 less, so it becomes 5.
6
The
minus 1.
answer is 512.
Excellent. So
512.
yes, very good. So 1 less than 6 is 5, 9 minus 8 is 1, and 10 minus 8 is 2. Excellent. Okay, then number B also.
Yes, Prabhuji. So, 10 minus 3 is equal to 7.
Yes.
9 minus 4. No. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1.
Okay.
It becomes, the 4 becomes 3. So the answer is 317.
Okay. 317. Yes. Correct. Okay, so Veda, you can start number C.
Yes, Prabhuji. So 10 minus 3 is 7.
Hmm.
9 minus 7 is 2.
Hmm.
And 9 minus 1 is 8.
Yeah, so 10 minus 3, 7, 9 minus 7, 2, and this 9, 1 less will become 8. Excellent. Vrajpriya, are you ready? Number D. You can start. Okay. We can't hear you. Maybe some network issue. Anyway, we'll
Now,
come back to you. Oh, yeah, now we can hear.
okay. 10 minus 2 is equals to 8.
Yes.
9 minus 6 is equals to 3.
Yes.
9 minus 7 is equals to 2.
Yeah.
And 6 minus 1 is equals to 5.
Yes. 5, 2, 3, 8. Excellent. 5, 2, 3, 8. Very good. Next one. Gopi.
Prabhuji, 10 minus 9 is equals to 1.
Hmm.
9 minus 7 is equals to 2.
Hmm.
Then 9 minus 9 is equals to 0.
Yeah.
And then 2 minus 1 is equals to 1.
Yes. Answer is 1021. Excellent. Next one. Veda again.
Yes, Prabhuji. 10 minus 4 is 6.
बड़ी लड़की बोली minus
Yeah, Veda, you can continue.
9 minus 3 is 6.
Yeah,
And again, 9 minus 3 is 6.
yeah.
9 minus 4 is 5.
Hmm.
And then 5 minus 1 is 4.
5 minus 1 is 4. Excellent. Right. Last question. Aurav, please
Yes,
start. Hmm.
Prabhuji. 2 from 10 is 8.
Hmm.
1 from 9 is 8.
Yes.
0 from 9 is 9.
Yes. Then
8 from 9 is 1.
hmm.
And 7 becomes 6 because of the 1.
6. Excellent. 61988. Yes. Very good. Any doubt? Anyone?
No.
Any doubt in this? No. All
No,
right.
Prabhuji.
Okay. Very good. So let us move ahead. Hmm? Right. Now let's see. Okay. 1 minute. No. Okay. Fine. Now let's see another type. Say we have 7000 minus 4532. 7000 minus 4532. Now this last one will be subtracted from 10. So 10 minus 2 will be 8. This one will be subtracted from 9. 3 from 9. 9 minus 3, 6. 4 will be subtracted from 9. That is 9 minus 5, 4. What should we do here with this 7 minus 4? What do you think? What should we do?
We should subtract it from 8. We should make it a 3 or 2. A 2.
We subtracted by 6, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So again that one less logic will work. What is 1 less than 7?
6.
6. And what is 6 minus 4?
5.
Sorry?
5.
2.
6 minus 4 is 2. Yeah, so that is our answer. Is that clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So suppose this 4 was not here. If this 4 was not here, then what would be our answer?
6, 4, 6, 8.
6, 8. Exactly. But because the 4 is there, we have to do 7 minus 4, 3 and 1 less, that is 2. Or you can do 1 less beforehand. You can take it as 7 minus 1, 6, 6 minus 4, 2. There is another way it is explained, like some people explain like this. They call it 1 more. 1 more means in this number we will do 1 more. This 4 we will make it 5 and 7 minus 5, 2. It's all same actually. There is no difference, whichever way you want to treat it. The point is, the simple point is, whatever difference you have here, your answer should be 1 less than that. That's all.
So, Prabhuji,
Yes, Prabhu.
is it like a 7? Is it like 7 minus 1 and then you say 4? In the 4 you do plus 1, so the answer is still same. And then if you didn't do plus 1 and 4 and you only did like 7 minus 4, it's gonna give you a different answer. So is it
Yeah,
is it
definitely
you
it
do
will.
plus 1 plus in one place and then minus in another?
So what I said is, you can do like this: 7 minus 1 minus 4, or you can do 7 minus 4 then minus 1, or maybe you can do 7 minus 4 plus 1.
Okay.
3 ways. All will
Okay.
give you 2. So 7 minus 1 is 6, 6 minus 4, 2. 7 minus 4, 3, 3 minus 1, 2. Here 4 plus 1 is 5 and 7 minus 5 is also 2.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay, no? Yeah. All right. So let's take up the next exercise. Yes. So please do this one. Start.
Prabhuji,
Hmm.
the last one's a little hard because it has 5 digits.
No, not hard,
If
bro.
we write down,
You try it, get it. Try it, you will get it. Don't worry. You will definitely get it. There's nothing hard about it.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Prabhu.
can I try F?
F. Okay.
Prabhuji, can I do C?
Yeah. Okay, so this time I want everyone to answer with the left to right approach. When you are explaining, please explain from left to right, not right to left. Okay? Veda, done. Anyone else also completed? Done, done. Okay, very good. Yes, so Veda done, Radhe Gopi done, Radha done. Excellent. Let's wait another 2 minutes. Lok Priyant done, very good. Fine. So let us start. First one, Veda, please start.
So when we're subtracting from 8,000, so we make the 8 into a 7.
Hmm.
That means 7 minus 3 would be 4.
Yes,
Then 9 minus 5 would be 4.
yes,
9 minus 0 is 9.
yes.
Minus 4 is 6.
Excellent. Next one, Lok Priyant, left to right.
Prabhuji,
Hmm.
what 5 is there, that means we'll make it 1 less. So
Hmm.
it becomes 4.
Hmm.
Then 4 minus 1 is equal to 3.
Yes.
And 9 minus 2 is equal to 7.
Hmm.
And 9 minus 3 is equal to 6.
Okay.
10 minus 4 is equal to 6. So the answer is 3766. 3766.
Okay. Excellent explanation. Very good. Next one, Vrajpriya.
Three minus 1 is equals to 2 and 2 minus 1 is equals to 1.
Okay.
9 minus 3 is equals to 6
Yes.
and 10 minus 2 is equals to 8. So the answer is 168.
Very good. Excellent. Next one, Radhe.
Prabhuji, first I minus 4 minus 10, so I got 6. 10 minus 4, I got 6. Then I minus 9 minus 4, I got 5. Then I minus 9 minus 4, I got 5. Then 2, 1, I did 1 less, so 1 minus 1, I got 0. So my answer is 0556.
Yes, correct. So I'm not writing 0. No need to write that. Answer is 556. Perfect. 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1 less becomes 0. So leave it. Very good. Next one, Gopi.
So Prabhuji, 7 minus 2 is 7 minus 2 is 5 and 5 minus 1 is 4.
Yes.
And then 3 minus 9 is 3 minus 9 is 6.
9 minus
And
6.
9 minus 3 is 6 and 10 minus 2 is 8.
Excellent. Very good. Aurav.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
The
Start.
9 was 9. I don't know.
Huh? What? Where is 9?
No,
Left-
Prabhuji.
Left to
After. Okay, Prabhuji. So 6 minus 3, that is 2 plus 1,
yeah, correct.
is 3.
Hmm.
Then after 3, we go to 9 minus 3.
Hmm.
That's 6. Then
Hmm.
9 minus 3 is 6. Then 9 minus 3 is 6 again. So
Yes.
triple 6.
Yes.
And 1 from 10 because from 9 last from 10.
Last from 10. Yes.
The
So
9.
minus 1 is 9.
The last one is 9.
Yeah. So is it easy or hard? You are telling it is hard.
Prabhuji, for me, it depends on the number of digits.
Okay. Anyway, so why do you think number of digits makes it hard? See, suppose I add one more digit. Let's say instead of 4, I make it 5. Why do you think it is hard? Is it good? Or what do you think? By adding one digit, does it become hard? You are thinking like that, but you have to give up that idea. It's not hard by number of digits. The method works perfectly, right? Correct, no? The method works in all the cases. So whether you have a 2-digit number, 3-digit or 5 or 6-digit number, it is not hard. It is little more time consuming compared to the other ones. I mean, 5 minus 5-digit number will take little more time compared to a 2 minus 2 or a 3 minus 3 or 3 minus 2-digit number. Little extra time. But if the method works for a 2 or 3-digit number, it will similarly work for 5 or 6-digit number also. It doesn't make any difference, right? So this is, generally it's a general understanding. Students think in maths bigger numbers means hard. No, if the number is bigger, the question doesn't become hard. Just that it will take little more time, maybe 2 more steps. That's all. There's nothing hard about it.
And Prabhuji,
Hmm.
is there also the practice factor?
Yeah, practice factor is obviously there. So if you don't practice, then it's like we learn and forget. So practice is required. The best thing is, the best strategy is you learn, practice, and teach also to someone else. So when you are teaching, then you are testing yourself. As I told earlier also once in the class, when you teach somebody, you test yourself whether what you have learned, what you have practiced is sufficiently correct, whether what you have learned is correct or no. And even if it is correct, whether your practice is sufficient or no. Means learning is one thing, but having confidence on what we are learning is another thing, no? So that confidence will develop by practice. Otherwise, we just learn, we know something new. That's nice. But for applying it in exam, or for why only exam, for any calculation, we need confidence that the method works. Right. So you have to practice and you have to develop your own confidence. Otherwise, you may think that, okay, Prabhuji is telling, so the method should be working. He will tell what he will tell will be correct. That is one thing. But you have to be yourself confident in the method that, yes, I can also do it. It works. So that needs not just practice, it needs a lot of practice. Ideally, daily practice. Maths needs daily practice. Definitely required. Okay, so any doubt in this method till now?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, fine.
No, Prabhuji.
Right. All right. So fine. Now let's take a practical exercise. Let's take a practical exercise. Hmm? So you know what is this symbol? What is this?
No. No.
Sorry?
No.
Pound. Correct. So the exercise which I have, the soft copy, there the values are given in pound. You can take your rupee, dollar, or whichever. If you are whichever you want, take it like that. So basically the point is here, like let's say I am purchasing something for which I have to pay 2.34. Any product I am buying, I have to pay 2.34. Now it is rupee, pound, euro, dollar, whatever you want, you take it. Hmm? So you pay a, let's say, a 10 rupee note or a 10 pound or $10, whatever currency you want, you can take. So how much will you get back? What will be the change? So for, let's say, for a 9.09 rupees 7 paisa product, I pay 10 rupees. I give a 10 rupee note. So how much should I get back? Now this is something real life, right? Every day we do that. So we are, let's say you are buying a product, let's say you are buying something for 374 rupees and you pay a 500 rupee note. Okay. The shopkeeper gives you the balance in return and you want to verify, is that correct or no? So now for verifying, we will verify it by Vedic maths. So we will calculate the balance or the change, whatever you call it. We will calculate it by Vedic maths. Is that clear? So this is subtraction only. Now we have to apply the methods that we have learned till now. See, we have both type of question, starting from 1 and other than 1. Both scenarios are there. So you have to calculate what will be the balance. That's what you have to calculate. Now, in case some of you may not have worked with decimal or you have any confusion with decimal, which number is this? Which number is this means? Which number this is means? What is your doubt exactly? I didn't understand.
Prabhuji,
Huh.
actually, I don't get how to subtract a decimal from a non-decimal.
Yeah. So I am coming to that only, bro. That's what I am explaining. Now I'm going to start that only. So that is why I will solve one question. I'll show that, and then you can do it very easily. There is nothing different about decimal. Absolutely no need to worry. Okay. Right. So Aurav, now you have asked, tell me, what is your currency? Dollar, pound, euro, rupee, what is your currency?
Dollar, Prabhuji.
Dollar. Okay, fine. So, so if I have $10, can I write $10 as $10 and 00 cent? Can I write like that? Don't worry about this decimal. Tell me, can I say $10 is equal to $10 and 0 cent?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, now let me ask the students who are attending from India. Can we say 10 rupees is equal to 10 rupees 0 paisa? Who is attending from India? Let's see. Vrajpriya,
We can't tell.
we can't say 10 rupees. Can I say it is equal to 10 rupees and 0 paisa? Is it same or no? Mathematically.
Same.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, the same.
Yeah, I am asking mathematically. If somebody is selling me a 10 rupee product, he will not tell the price is 10 rupees 0 paisa. Obviously, he will not tell like that. But I am asking mathematically, 10 rupees is equal to 10 rupees 0 paisa or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, no, we can tell like that, correct. So mathematically also, if you have any number, after that number, you can put a decimal and you can put as many zeros as you want. It makes no difference. You can put 10, 0, 100, 0, 1000, 0, as many 0 as you want. It will not make any difference. All right. So now here, whatever dollar pound, you take it as $10, 10 rupee, whatever, 0.00. 0.00 means it is for dollar, it is 0 cent, for rupee, it is 0 paisa, like that. And for that, I am paying, okay, I am paying 2.34. The price is 2.34, but I am given a 10 rupee note or a $10 bill, whatever. So I have to calculate what is the difference. What is the difference? When you are calculating the difference, you ignore that decimal. We just have to calculate in our usual method and put the decimal in its place. That's all. So all from 9, last from 10. Simple. Is that clear? Simple. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. And what will be this value? 10 minus 2? 10 minus 2 here, what will be the answer for 10 minus 2?
8.
8.
7, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji makes the 10 as 9, so it becomes 7.
We will not take 10, we will take 9, and 9 minus 2 will be 7. So answer is 7.66. The decimal will be in its line. See, when we are doing subtraction of decimal or even addition of decimal, the only important thing you have to note is the decimal has to be in the same column. That is important. I'll show you one example. Suppose I am subtracting 836 minus, let's say, 24. So this is, now tell me which is the correct way of writing. The first one or the second one, which is correct? Tell me.
First one.
Prabhuji, the first one.
First one, correct. Everyone agrees first one is correct, second one is wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me this 83.6, 83.6. Now which one is correct?
The second one.
The second one.
Second one.
Why? Because when you have decimal, then the rule is that the decimal line has to match. But here the decimal line is not matching, right? You got the point, no? Or if decimal subtraction is clear? In decimal subtraction, the only thing you have to maintain is the one single line of decimal. That's all. This one
Yes.
line has to be maintained. That's it. After once you maintain the line, then it is like a normal division. Just conventional, sorry, subtraction. Just the way we subtract any number, we subtract this one also. That's it. Okay,
Yes, Prabhuji.
fine. So this one anyway I have done. Now you please do the other ones. Okay.
Prabhuji, can I take D?
Uh, D who, sorry, I didn't notice who is asking. Vrajpriya.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Prabhuji.
1 minute, huh? 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
So I want to have C. This is Akshar.
Okay, I have written your name.
Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Prabhu.
I'm not quite getting this part. The twin, E, number E.
Till number D you have done A, B, C, D.
Yes, Prabhuji. I'm not sure after that. I got 46.
Okay, no problem. Just wait. Let everyone complete. Then I'll explain.
So Prabhuji,
Hmm.
I'm not able to get H. It's pretty
Okay.
confusing, the first digit.
I will explain.
Okay.
Okay. Can we start? Yeah. So let's start. Veda, are you ready? Number B.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So are we going right to left or left to right?
Anything, whatever you feel comfortable.
Okay, I'll do. So first I did 10 minus 1, which is 9.
Yes.
Then 9 minus 5 is 4.
Hmm.
Then I put the decimal point.
Hmm.
And then 9 minus 6 is 3.
Yes, correct. So this 10 will become 9.
Yeah.
And 9 minus 6 will be 3. Exactly.
Yes.
Perfect. Next one, Akshaj.
So Prabhuji,
Hmm.
I'm doing left to right. So first I did 10 minus 2, which is equal to 8. And then I did 9 minus 8, which equals to 1, and put the point. And I did 9 minus 5 equals to 4.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. Next one, Vrajpriya.
Yes.
Start.
10 minus 7 is equals to 3.
Hmm.
9 minus 0 is
Okay. There is some problem with your network or audio. You can't. Now I can hear.
yes. 9 yes, point 10 minus 9. 10 minus 1 is equals to 9, and 9 minus 9 is equals to 0.
Very good. 0.93. Excellent. Correct. Okay. Gopi. Yeah. Now, Aurav, please pay attention here.
Prabhuji, I subtracted 4 from 10, I got 6.
Hmm.
Then 9 minus 4, I got 5.
Hmm.
Point 9 minus 7, 2.
Yeah. 9 minus 7 is 2.
And 2 minus 1 is 1.
2 minus 1 is 1. Correct. So now check here. Aurav, you were having doubt in this one. Check this. Last from 10. 10 minus 4, 6. 9 minus 4, 5. Now this one also from 9. 9 minus 7, 2. Okay. And this 2, 1 less will become 1. Aurav, is this clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You had doubt in this one, no? Clear, no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sure?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, fine. So next one, Lokpriyant.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
we can make 20 as 20.00.
Okay.
Then we make the last 0 as 10. So 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. And 9 minus 7 is equal to 2.
Okay.
Point
Yes.
9 minus 2 is equal to 7.
Yes.
The 2 we make it as 1. So
Yes.
1 minus 1 is 0. We don't need to consider the 0. We can tell only 7.22.
Okay, very good. 7.22 only. Excellent. Perfect explanation. Absolutely perfect. Next one, Radhe.
So, Prabhuji, first I did 10 minus 8, so I got 2. Then I did 9 minus 1, so I got 8. Then I put the point,
Yes.
and I did 1 less from 2, so I got 1.
Huh.
And then I did 9 minus 3, so I got 6. Then I did 1 less from 2, so I got 1.
1. Okay. Yes, very good. 1. Now, this one. Number H.
Yes, Guruji.
Start.
0 minus 0 is 0.
0 minus 0, 0. Yes. Okay, Akshaj,
10
please.
minus 4 is 6.
Correct.
Decimal point.
Yes. Yeah, decimal point. Then
9 minus 8 is 1.
1.
1. 2 becomes 1.
2 becomes 1. Excellent. 2 becomes 1. So, Akshaj, please check here. I think, I'm not sure, but I think your doubt was with the 0 and 0.
Yes.
Akshaj,
Yes.
we had discussed this in the previous class, if I remember correctly, that when the last number is 0, that last from 10 logic doesn't work there. Last from 10 rule will start from here. Last from 10 rule will work in this column, not in this one. Here 0 minus 0 will remain 0 only. Here the last from 10 rule will work. 10 minus 4 we will take 6, and 9 minus 8 will be 1, and 2 minus 1, 1 less, that will become 1. Okay.
Yes.
So the condition for last from 10 is that the last digit should not be a 0. If it is a 0, then it is not going to work. Okay. Here.
Okay.
Any other doubt? Anyone?
No, Prabhuji.
No. Okay.
No, Prabhuji.
So then, yeah, this method is done. All from 9, last from 10. This method is completed. And next class, we will take up next method. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Or sometimes if you have any general doubt in mathematics, anything maybe not directly connected to Vedic maths, you can ask that also if you want. Not that because it is Vedic maths class, I will take only that. But if you want, you can ask any other doubt also if you have in general regarding mathematics. Maybe any other topic. Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yeah. Tell. Vraj.
Prabhuji, today is my birthday. Please pray for me and bless me.
Oh, very good, very good. Hare Krishna. Wish you very happy birthday, very Krishna conscious birthday. And
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
we pray that you will become a wonderful devotee, pure devotee, and you will be a great asset to this world, to this mission, to this society, to the devotee community in general.
Thank you.
Wonderful. All right. If nobody has any doubt, then we will stop here.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Prabhu.
I have a problem with subtraction sometimes. I mean, sometimes I get wrong in addition, though I started learning multiplication. And then, even though I got better at multiplication and I finally stopped making mistakes on addition, somehow I started making subtraction mistakes simultaneously in the same day.
Okay. you have to find out what is the cause of the mistake. If it is a problem in the method, if problem in the method, maybe not understanding the method or not sure about the method, then you have to work on that. If you know the method perfectly well, then mostly it is a issue about practice. Practice is less. So many times what happens is that we learn something and we feel that we have already learnt it. Why should I practice the same thing again and again? So that's where the problem lies. When we don't practice it again and again, it doesn't become normal for us. Okay. When you learn something new in academics or anything in life, when you are learning something new, it has not become normal for you. So if it has to become normal, okay, if it has to become normal, then it needs regular, ideally daily, at least regular practice. Then it comes to a normal level and you get a good level of confidence. Of course, mistake can happen anytime. I can also make a mistake. It's not that I cannot make mistake. I can also make some silly mistake in subtraction sometime. Anybody can do that. If an author has written a book, even he can make a mistake. Fine. So you don't have to be like should not be have a utopian idea, some idealist approach that I want to reach a level where I will never make any mistake. That is not possible. But if mistakes are happening frequently, then you have to really find out why it is happening. So you consult with your teacher, sit with your parents, and you also think about yourself. Think honestly, find out honestly. This is the best approach. Be honest with yourself. And if you have some doubt in the method, if you feel that you are weak in some particular topic, you accept it. If you don't accept, then that weakness will remain. It will actually degenerate. Will become from weak will become weaker in that. So just accept it. Maybe I'm weak in some topic, so let me learn more about it. Consult your teachers, um, whoever are guiding you in your school or at home, whatever method of education you are following. Make sure that you don't have any doubt in the method and make sure you practice. That's all. But we cannot reach that stage of like 100% error free. We are humans, no? We are not God. So mistakes will always happen, some mistake or the other. Yes, Prabhu. Aurav, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you.
Okay, no? So don't worry too much about mistake. But if mistakes are too much, then you have to worry about it. Right? So any other query, any other comment, any doubt from anyone? Wonderful. So let's stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.